we're here with Casey Christopher, right?
How you guys doing?
Also known as Casey Fit Barber on Instagram.
That's my tag on Instagram, yeah.
Yeah, very famous on Instagram because this guy is men's physique, classic bodybuilding, and if you ever want a good haircut, this is the guy to go to here in South Florida. How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Good. We're here at the Zoo Gym here in Fort Lauderdale doing several photo shoots for Muscular Development Magazine, MD Latino Magazine, Fitness RX, a lot of excitement with high-tech brands.
Yeah, we're really, Anthony and the high-tech team went all out for this one. 2 days, full shooting, a lot of moving parts, a lot of workouts.
Yeah.
Not a lot of food, but it's great. It's a great experience.
So how long you been with the high-tech team?
I signed with them in January.
Okay.
And I started working, but before that I was an ambassador.
Okay.
So I was just getting my feet wet for a couple months, and then Anthony saw like my progress and how I was winning competitions and I was building my social media, and they were like, hey, we want you to be a full-time athlete.
Okay.
And I was like, absolutely, let's go.
Okay, excellent. So Casey obviously knows all about the family, the history of high-tech. I say over 15 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the pioneers in sports nutrition, especially dietary supplements and pre-workouts and all the good stuff. Right now, I guess one of the hot products that you're using is Hydroxy Elite.
Hydroxy Elite. This is my secret weapon when it comes to prepping for competitions or shows.
Okay, tell us all about it.
So Hydroxy Elite not only is an intense stimulant, but for me, it's the best appetite suppressant, because when you're in a calorie deficit and you're working out, 2-3 hours a day and doing fasted cardio in the morning and then cardio at night, your body's craving food. So when I throw Hydroxy Elite in, it's suppressing my appetite, like I said, and I'm not craving those, that ice cream, that pizza, all that stuff that, we crave for when we're, in a caloric deficit.
It doesn't make you feel flattened out, or doesn't flatten out your pumps or anything like that?
No. It actually, helps me get through my workouts. I've taken, I've been doing this for years. I've taken other fat burners where you get that spike of adrenaline, spike of intensity, and then you crash, and then you don't feel good. And
No good. Yeah, no good at all.
Yeah.
So this keeps you kind of elevated throughout the day and slowly comes down.
Yeah, and what's even better about it, why I love it, is because it also increases my mood. So when I'm low carb and I don't have the calories that my body is craving, I can get irritable and kind of cranky. But ever since I started taking this, it keeps me happy and getting through the day and not pissing people off.
Okay, that's good. So helps you with your calories, appetite suppressor, and obviously gives you kind of a mood enhancement, right? Yeah. Brings you up a little bit, gives you a little more charisma to keep you going throughout the day, especially when you're dieting down. So tell us a little bit about your competition side, right? You're obviously a fitness model for several brands for a high-tech family, but also you're actually competing. What shows have you competed in this year, and what shows are you going to be competing in later on?
So in March, I was up there doing a shoot for Fitness RX, and Anthony and Steve with High Tech were like, hey, why don't you compete in the Arnold? So I was like, all right. I was actually eating a cheeseburger when they sent me the email, and I was like, all right. So I started dieting down, and I got on stage at the Arnold.
But you finished the cheeseburger.
Absolutely.
You enjoyed every little last bite of that burger.
Absolutely. Yeah. And then did extra cardio. But so yeah, I got on stage for the Arnold. It was my first time ever competing in the Arnold. Amazing experience. Mm-hmm. And then did the shoot, and then flew back, and now got right back into prep, and I will be doing the Miami Muscle Beach Pro in like 3.5 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Now you're gonna be doing that pro classic bodybuilding or pro men's physique?
I'm doing men's physique, that one, and then I'm gonna fly up to Chicago and do the national qualifier the week after.
On the NPC, on the NPC side, National Physique Committee. Okay.
Yeah, I'm still going for that pro card.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good. Well, we hope you get it by the end of this year. Obviously, there's a lot to talk about with Team High Tech and the family, and also the supplements. You talked a little bit about like your pre-workout, what you're using for your weight training and cardio. What do you prefer as a post-workout?
So my two go-tos are Nitro Pro, which is by High Tech itself, and then Isomorph, which is our sister company, which is APS. They're both very similar, and the reason why is because it's that isolated whey. So there's no carbs, there's no sugars, there's no additives really. It's just clean protein.
Okay.
And
That's pretty easy on the digestion.
absolutely. And the way that I take mine is I do my workout, and then immediately once I finish my last set, put some water, shake it up, 2 scoops, and drink it before I go do cardio.
Okay.
And then after I finish my cardio, I go home and I have my next meal. And I just acquired a new coach. He's actually from Venezuela. His name is Heinz Sr.
Okay.
He's down in Miami. So he sent me a new meal plan, and one of the meals is two scoops of whey protein. So I was like, great. I could put my Nitro Pro or my Isomorph is what I've been using for the past couple months because they got a new flavor.
What's the flavor? Tell us about the flavor system.
It's the Neapolitan, so it's the vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate. And when I chop up some ice cubes and put 2 scoops, shake it up, blend it up, it's like a smoothie.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, taste, especially when you're dieting, there's an incredible amount of cravings going on, and to have a protein that has a good texture and a good taste to it helps a lot of athletes get by. So your choice was, again, to remind that audience what your favorite flavor system is.
It's the newest flavor. It's Neapolitan, because if I close my eyes, I could taste ice cream.
Okay, well, little flashback to Baskin Robbins, right? Okay, excellent. Okay, so Miami Beach Muscle Pro, that's June 10th, right?
Yeah, Giovanni's show. I don't know if you know. Giovanni's been a huge inspiration for me in the industry and going forward. And I meet up with him, and we're going to be doing some posing, like just tightening up my technique. So yeah, I'll be doing his show. He's promoting it, and then the one in Chicago. And if I get the pro show, then we'll see which will be my pro debut show. If not, then it'll be Nationals in Miami.
Okay, well, definitely. We'll be seeing you on the local scene a lot here in Miami, a little bit in Chicago. Okay, are there any special thanks you would like to give to the community, your family, the company?
Yeah, first off, obviously my parents have been a huge support in the whole thing. And at the beginning, they didn't really see the vision that I saw, and they were kind of, like, what are you going to do with bodybuilding? Are you just going to work out every day? And naturally...
Well, that's actually a bad thing to do, right?
Yeah,
Stay in
right?
shape, work out, look like a fitness model, have the confidence to take your shirt off on the beach. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, so now, I've actually gotten some, big magazine coverage and online coverage, and I've developed and won some shows, and my parents are super supportive, and it's all because of, Anthony has been my biggest mentor and help with, and High Tech, and Jared and Steve have been super supportive, and then the rest of the guys on the team, Matt, Oscar, huge support, and then, obviously the zoo. This is my local gym. This is where I come and I train, and so big thanks to them for all their help.
Excellent. Okay, and again, Casey, please remind us what your social media is. I know we had mentioned your IG, which is Casey Fit Barber, but do you have Facebook or YouTube or?
Yeah, so I'm putting out my YouTube page. It's going to be Casey Christopher, but my Instagram is at Casey Fit Barber. My Facebook fan page is Casey Christopher -fitness model, and Casey Christopher is my personal page, but that one's maxed out. And then I just want to say huge thanks to Muscular Development, MD Latino. You guys have always been supportive and always helped me, get out there and get the exposure that I've always wanted,
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you on that cover of Muscular Development in English. Obviously, Muscular Development, 50 years in the making. Steve Bleckman, the team over there, they're especially drawn into the athlete community. They support the athletes a lot. So we're looking forward to seeing that cover in newsstands and private subscriptions. Okay, well, this is Kit Sanderson with Casey Christopher, tuning out here in the Zoo Gym. All those crazy photo shoots are going to be seen from all over the websites and the magazine. And then our slogan is never surrender, or yours is never give up, right?
Give up. Same thing, yeah.
All right.
All right. Thank you, guys.